Hello, welcome to your channel which is Sci Engineers. This is Sushan. So we have been uploading videos for your first year engineering preparation for your engineering mechanics, applied mathematics and basic electrical engineering subjects. We will be continuing to do so in the near future also. So to get the videos you need to just subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a notification from us. So if you are new to the channel you can just go and watch the other videos which we have already uploaded. So to get the videos regularly you need to like our videos and share it with your friends so that it helps us in making more videos like this. We are associated with Samartha Vidya classes, which is group tuitions for engineering and science students. We help students for their preparation for the first year engineering and the second year engineering, and also for their preparation for the entrances and also for the board exams. So if you want to know about us, you can just email us at samarthavidya@gmail.com, or you can visit our Facebook page which is for Samartha Vidya. The link for the Facebook page and the email address is given in the description below. So have a look at it. In this particular video, we are going to continue with our discussion about the kinematics of rigid body. In the earlier video, we had discussed about the theory which was related to it. In this particular video, we are going to see some of the problems which will be based on it and how to analyze those problems. So let's see one of the problems. So let's analyze this particular sum which is given to me. There is a collar which is present over here. So collar is nothing but a sliding part which is placed on a rod. The collar B is placed on this particular rod and it is moving with the velocity of 1.5 meter per second. The collar is attached to a rod at the point B and the other end is placed on the inclined surface. The inclined surface is considered to be smooth in nature, so there is no frictional forces which will be acting on it. What we have to do is that this particular collar is moving with the velocity upwards, that is 1.5 meter per second, and I need to find what is going to be the velocity at point A. Also I need to find the angular velocity of the rod AB. So in this case you have to first of all understand what are going to be the points whose velocity direction or whose velocity magnitude I know. So in this case you can see that the collar over here, which is the point B basically on my rigid body, it's basically will be moving with the collar. Now the collar can move only in this particular vertical plane. That means that it will go upwards or downwards. Since the direction is already given that it is moving upwards, so the point B, velocity of my point B is going to be upwards. And you can see that since if my B is moving upwards, my A has only one option to move along the inclined plane. So it can move either upwards or down the incline. So in this case, since B is moving up, my A has to move in the upward direction. So I know the direction of this velocity which is going to be along my inclined plane and the direction and magnitude of this particular velocity of the collar. So once you know two velocities who are not going to be parallel to each other, or basically the non-parallel velocities, in that case you need to just extend or do a perpendicular, drop a perpendicular from the velocities. So once you get the I, this particular I is nothing but my ICR, or the instantaneous center of rotation for this particular rigid body, that is my AB rod. After you are getting that point, what you need to do is you need to find the side IB and IA. So you can see that in this particular triangle, you know only one side, so you need to find the other sides which are going to be related. We have to find this thing at the instant when theta is going to be equal to 50 degrees. So this particular angle is going to be 50 degrees at a particular instant. So if you know that this particular is 50 degrees, since it is performing a 90 degrees over here, so obviously this angle will be 90 minus 50, so that's going to be 40 degrees. So one of the angle is known of this particular triangle. Then what you can see is that this incline is of 25. So basically if I drop this, you can see that this particular triangle, the whole triangle over here, which can be said with the point AOB, the whole triangle, I can find that this angle is going to be 40 degrees. Since this whole triangle is 40 and this part of it, the inclined plane, is 25, you can see that this part, that is the angle between the rod and the inclined plane, will be equal to 40 minus 25. So that comes out to be 15 degrees. Since you know this particular angle, you can see that this angle is perpendicular at A. I know this angle which is present. So this will be nothing but 90 minus 15. So that comes out to be 75 degrees. So what you can see is that in triangle IAB, you know this angle, you know this angle. So you can find this angle, which is going to be 65, which is nothing but 180 minus the addition of the other two angles. So now what you can see is that in this triangle, that is your IBA, you know one of the sides, that is 1.2. You know all the angles, that is 75, 40 and 65. So basically you can apply your sine rule, because when you can apply your sine rule only when you have all the angles present and you have one of the sides present over there. So what you can do is you can apply your sine rule, which is basically nothing but IB divided by the opposite angle. So IB divided by sine A will be equal to IA divided by sine B. This thing will be equal to AB divided by sine I. So from this what you know is that IB is the unknown part, sine A you know the angle, that is sine 75, will be equal to IA is the other unknown, divided by sine B is given as 40. AB is given as 1.2 divided by sine 65. So what you can do is you can take two at a time. So you can take these two at a time and find IA, then these two at a time and find IB. So you will be getting your IA and IB from here. So after you have found out your sides, that is IA is equal to this and IB is equal to 1.279, then after that what you need to do is you need to apply a simple formula, that is omega AB, which is nothing but your angular velocity of rod AB will be given by VB upon IB, which can also be written as VA upon IA. In this you know VB because it's the velocity of the collar, and you have already found out your IB. So you have to take those ratios who I know. So it VB upon IB, so omega AB I can find, which is given by 1.5 divided by IB is 1.279. So you are getting your omega AB as 1.173 radian per second. After this you need to find what is going to be the velocity of your point A on the rigid body. So for that you can again use your omega AB, which is equal to VA upon IA. In this you have to find your VA. So your VA will be omega AB into IA. So your omega AB is going to be 1.173 into IA is going to be nothing but the value which you have found here. So you're getting your value as 0.998 meter per second. So this is how you solve your problems based on kinematics of rigid body. You have to always remember one basic thing, which is this particular formula, which is omega AB is equal to VA upon IB. For that you need to find your distances, that is IB, IA or IC in many other terms. So for that you need to just apply your sine rule or cosine rule. For that you need to find either all the angles and one of the sides, or you need to find two sides and one of the angle, which will be useful for applying your cosine rule. So these are some of the basic things which are required for this particular chapter. If you're clear with your geometry of your 10th standard, then this chapter is quite easy. Most of the topics is based on your application or your understanding of your triangles. In the next video, we'll be taking up a new topic which will be based on your dynamics. So stay tuned for that. To get the regular updates of the videos which we are uploading, you need to just hit the bell icon so that you never miss on the notifications of the videos. We have been uploading videos on the weekly basis. So help us make more videos by sharing, liking and commenting in the comment section on the videos which we are sharing with you. Do write in the comment section what more videos you would like us to make on, and do comment in the comment section how do you find these videos. Your comments will help us make more videos, make us inspired to make more videos for you and help you in your studies. So keep liking and keep sharing our videos. So keep learning, keep watching, and happy learning.